Right, Julia, regarding level of companions, we are at level 48, so almost at the max level of 50. And our companions are, I think, all between 8 and 10. Bellara is at 9, Davrin, of course, is at 10, being our Griffin daddy. I still think it's hilarious that the game even calls him that. Emmrich is at 8, Harding is at 9, Lucanis is at 8. Oh, Neve is at 7. But I mean, she's Harden, it's just really hard to get approval. And Taash is also at 7. Griffin Daddy? Lol, right? I don't know. The others who also played and finished the game, do you remember what the romance titles were of your romances? I think nothing can beat Griffin Daddy, probably. Anyway. Does someone want to talk? I would assume yes. I just wanted to say I assume Bellara wants to talk. I mean, there has to be more for her, right? I mean, so far, everyone had like a big decision at the end of their questline. But I'm also not sure what her decision would be now. I really thought it would be about Syrian. Griffin Daddy, I doubt that's a pretty high bar to beat. Right? Did you romance anyone, by the way, Taro? If you want to say. Mine just said falling hard from what I remember. Aww. That doesn't beat Griffin Daddy, though.
Hi.
What are you reading?
Syrian's last words? Veil Jumpers had them. He must have known it was the end, one way or another.
Right. I don't know what to say here.
Me neither. I don't know if anyone does. He and I, we had plans. Together. Find the archive, the Nodasterthalin. Get back what made us who we were, what was stolen from us. But now, Syrian's gone. Because of what that thing knew, what it told him. And maybe it should be gone too.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, like Rook said earlier, what to even say about that? Aramis Lucanis was pretty vanilla. Did you enjoy it? I gotta say I was a bit underwhelmed of like the flirting earlier with Lucanis. But before that, I was really curious about his romance, but that's mainly why I decided in the end to go for Davrin. And Davrin so far is really nice, I gotta say. I also did the beginning of Davrin. Ah, nice. I think what do you want is the best reaction here.
Forget about our people for a minute. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I wish I did. Our people shaped the world. We don't even know a quarter of what they could do, or did. With the archive, we could be that again.
So, you think we should keep it?
But what about the bad side? The other things we did? We stole the dwarves' dreams, put their gods to sleep. And much, much worse.
Good point.
There's no easy answer. Everything they could be again, our people's future, on my shoulders.
Oh gosh. Bellara, you're taking way too much onto yourself. Like a people's future? Oof. I don't think though she would appreciate joking about that to lighten the mood.
Everyone trusts you, Bellara. Strife, Irulan, the team.
I don't know if I trust myself. Not for something like this. This big a decision. I don't want to make the wrong choice.
Sometimes the only wrong choice is not choosing at all.
Then tell me, Rook, what would you do?
So that's her decision in the end. Either freeing the archive, keeping it. I mean, outgame, I would say pretty clear decision. Knowledge can always be used for dangerous means. And the elves lost like so much, I would definitely go to keep the archive. For Rook, I think it would be kind of similar. Also about like preserving legacy and like not getting rid of the last bit, the last shard of that few things which are still around from like the elves past. And also to learn from it, right? I kept the archive. Yeah, I'm about to do the same. Regarding Lucanis romance, it's okay writing good romance in a few cutscenes is pretty hard. True, that's a very good point. Actually, same for Davrin as well. The romance is really nice, but it is always like, hey, it would be nice to have even more scenes. Part of me considering Emmrich, because I really like the character. Yeah, I also heard like lots of good things about Emmrich's romance actually. Seems to be like really highly valued by the fans. But I didn't play Mage and that would feel like a terrible thing to do to him. Aww. I've seen some amazing art for Lucanis and Emmrich. Oh really? That made them far spicier than in the game. That is why I love fanfictions and fan art. They can make up the differences where the game may have lacked. I've also seen so much fan art shipping Lucanis and Davrin. Anyway, to go back to this decision, Rook and I agree to keep the archive. And I think also, I'm quite sure Bellara would regret that. I mean, Bellara's whole life she was striving for knowledge and striving to recover anything from the old Elven days, right? So that's 3 votes for
What
keeping
we
it.
were is important. It's worth the risk. The elves deserve to know more about who they were. Keep the archive.
I think
Learn
you're
from
right.
it.
We'll keep the archive, that connection to our past. It's what Syrian and I were looking for.
Now you found it.
Right. And I found him too. For a little while. That has to be enough.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm ready to say goodbye. For real, this time. But I need some time. Alone. I'll talk to you later, Rook.
I mean, Dragon Age endings are usually bittersweet, but this is mainly just bitter and sad. Okay. For Bellara. Reflections. Bellara chose to keep the archive and uses ancient knowledge to improve the lives of her people. Hero of the Veilguard. Your support has helped Bellara overcome her self-doubt and believe in herself more strongly. Lingering Strike. Attuning to the advanced magic of the Elven Empire, Bellara's healing draws an energy, draining the strength of those nearby. Ooh, it sounds kind of necrotic. Archivist Mail. A light but surprisingly durable armor set. Its construction was only made possible with techniques newly discovered in the archive. Okay, we of course immediately have to equip it and have a look how she looks in it. So Bellara. Well, this kind of looks like the armor we just... Ah, no. It's due to the transmog. Ooh. She looks a little bit like the constructs which attacked us, right? I mean... I gotta say... I think I actually prefer this look on her. It might just be due to the cloak. Because, you know, I'm a sucker for cloaks. But... no. This also looks like way too heavily armored, in my opinion, for her, right? Now for the most important part of the game, fashion. Always. Old Elven style armor. Have you done Davrin's quest with the Griffins? I did. And I also did the decision. Was a really, really nice quest, Julia. And Davrin got this armor in the end. Okay. Gosh, poor Bellara. For real. What to do next? Gosh, now we completed 5 out of 7 companion quests. I don't want this game to end. I think she looks gorgeous in that armor. You mean the new one, Juniper, or the old one? Let's go and let's do Nev's armor questline. Go. Because I think no one wanted to talk in the lighthouse, right? Nope. Off we go. So what did you do? Free the Griffins or send them to the Wardens? Ah, okay, so you do know about this decision. I decided to free the Griffins and get them to Arlathan Forest. Just to give them a little bit more freedom and just to not conscript them for the next war to come. So, yeah. And it feels like it was a really nice decision to do that. Okay, let's take Neve and... Did we ever have Neve and Taash in the same party? Let's go. I sent them to war. Poor Griffins, Alistair. Poor Griffins. Did you ever read the book Last Flight? Nope, I didn't, but I definitely want to read like more of the Dragon Age books. I got one of the books for Christmas. Oh gosh, which one was it? Asunder. So I definitely have one book I'm going to start reading soon. My babies. Aw. What did you decide, Tyrell? They're so cute, aren't they? I always have to pet a son walking by him.
Can love conquer a curse? The last chapter of Two Hearts in Fog, right here.
I gotta say, I'm a little bit sad you can't buy their papers. Would be fun. Like after each major main quest that you could buy like a new paper for like different storylines. I would go for that.
Why don't you care?
Oh, there's so many guards around here.
Because there's little I can do about any of it. Caring would be pointless and painful. You're young. You'll learn.
That sounds very bitter, my darling noble lady. I sent them to the forest too. Aw, nice. I read it when I realized who the Gloomhola was that blew my mind. It's really nice how much they pick up from the books in general. Like, I'm always blown away when Alistair's like, oh, that happened in the book. It's like really cool background info to get. Or like in the beginning, all the characters. I think you said, Alistair, that like lots of the characters you encounter also from like previous books. Like Neve, for example, or I think like the leader of the Veil Jumpers, right? I'm gonna go watch some more Supernatural. Alright, cool kids, was nice seeing you. Are you going to stay in chat and chat a little, or are you going to go and completely focus on the show? If you do so, have fun and was nice seeing you. Story, Legacies and Legend. Oh wait, that sounds like main quest. We don't want to do main quest, we want to do side quest.
I don't know. I
Neve
just
quest,
clear the
the Return Cultist case. Meet Neve at the Cobbled Swan. Aelia has taken Dogtown's people. She plans to increase her blood magic, but Neve knows where Aelia's hiding. Time to meet face to face. Go. Let's beat up some Minotauri. Best way to spend your free time in the Tevinter Imperium.
So, what's the story?
If Rana was right, Aelia's in Sanctum Lucanis. We've chased the leads. This is it. We find the Sanctum, Aelia's blood magic ritual site, and Dogtown's missing people.
Some news between friends. Venatori got Damas. The boss is dead.
What? Who's running the threads?
They'll follow last orders for a bit, then someone grabs control or we fall apart. Time's running out.
Oh. With Neve being hardened, is she going to take over? Because I mean, with her whole whatever takes attitude, would be kind of fitting, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Alec, the threads used some of the catacombs for smuggling.
The cult pushed us out across the
He
city,
didn't react.
but I still know the ways in. What's the favor?
Neve, Rook, you have news. I wasn't sure you'd tell me.
I said I would.
No, I asked you to, and never mind.
Neve is replaying dangerous games here. Meeting up with her, with the paladin, and also with the threat guy in the background.
Rana, it's going to be fine.
All right. What did you find?
Sanctum Lucanis is underground, in a lost stretch of catacombs near the Thread Market.
Good. I can help.
I told you what I found. I owed you that. We hand Aelia to her latest boss, and how long does she stay caught?
My boss doesn't know I'm here.
You'll lose your job.
I already have. But we can't leave Aelia on the loose. I'm here to help.
What's up with the guy with a walking stick? He was just like coming into the frame like, what are you doing here? But I mean, yeah, in the end it was just a matter of time till Rana's going to lose her job, right? Probably not corrupt enough.
When will Aelia start the ritual? How do we know she hasn't already?
We don't. But I know her. If she was done, she'd have made her next move. A complex ritual takes resources, supplies. Aelia's war with the Thread slowed her down, but time's short.
Tick-tock.
Aelia has followers throughout the
See how
city.
this goes.
What should we expect?
Her most loyal will be in the Sanctum. There will be a lot of them.
You're up for a fight, right?
How's Rana not noticing this guy just like commenting on this whole conversation?
The people Aelia took, are we sure they're...
Alive. If she needs blood for the ritual, she'll want it fresh. If she wants puppets, she needs them alive.
And if you're wrong?
We give people closure.
Oh boy.
All right. Let's go.
Now? I need time to...
Give Aelia time to know we're moving, and we're dead. The job's simple. We enter the Sanctum, get to the ritual site, and hit Aelia by surprise.
Can you get in without the cult noticing?
If we can get into the catacombs, we can get in.
Just don't be too reckless. I'll catch up.
Not alone. You'll get yourself killed. I'll send someone for you.
How different was this
We'll
scene
set
for
a
you,
man in the
Alistair?
market to get you
Like without working together too closely with the threats.
inside. Just make the cult bleed.
But I mean, how it's going now, I really wouldn't be surprised if Nev's going to work together with the threats
All
more
right,
closely
let's get to the Thread Market.
in the end. I wonder if we do get a say in the final decision of her in the end. Or if it's like being made automatically due to her being hard.
It was Venatori. They painted... It won't come out.
With fewer threads around.
Like the threads didn't love their power.
You always choose the threats when hardened. Thought so. I mean, also before we could make a decision, but she just overruled it basically, right? Regarding the Griffins, I wrote a story where Alistair ended up healing...
I hate to ask, but... How...
1 second. Where Alistair ended up healing the mage in Last Flight. Oh! So the one who became the Gloomhowler, right? Found the 13 Griffins that Isaiah hid. But then they found out there were wild Griffins high up in the mountains, so they found a female Griffin to care for the hatchlings so they'd have a chance to thrive. Because Alistair knew that if the 13 Griffins inbred with each other, they'd end up sickening and dying again. Yeah, for me I'm just
Many
like,
people has
it's
Aelia
magic.
taken?
That I know
They
for
will
sure.
survive.
Too many.
Yeah, I had her be an inspiration to Dogtown. Was that conversation we just had with Neve very different due to that, Alistair? Magic! The explanation for everything. Oh boy. There's the inventory
Dead
seal.
body.
I think. Can't open it from here. Nope.
What's this? He's got something on him.
Red reports. Got eyes on the markets. Can't get close. But the cut's been in and out of the Condon warehouse. Moving somewhere through?
Alex, man. The Venatori got him first. He was watching Venatori movement, spying on the entrance to Sanctum Lucanis. We need to get in there. All right. I've got another way in. Follow me.
What's your plan going to be, Nev? I love how there's
We get
pretty
one shot,
faster
Aelia.
once you
Just
sprint
one.
beside them.
We're ready for it.
Like, the race is on.
You alright?
Yes, sorry. Haven't really been sleeping.
Something wrong?
Everything. Just damn blood mages.
Yeah.
But I got to say, especially the guy seems kind of out of it, right? Griffins were reproduced via parthenogenesis.
Dogtown can't stay like this.
Maybe.
It gets worse if we're not fast enough.
I won't slow down.
But yeah,
We're
Nev
almost
is really
there.
hardened.
You have a back way to the thread market?
A little something I uncovered. Don't tell Alec. There's our way to the market. Leave the entrance to me.
I'm guessing it isn't simple?
There's a trick to the enchantment. Just need to untangle it.
All right. We're in.
Let's move.
Not really, Nev was more concentrated on helping the Templar woman and more just agreeing to work with her in an agency, and there was a couple of flirting moments. Ooh. Nice. You can hear those magic sigils.
Venatori
Boy.
guards. If they report back to Aelia, it's over.
Oh gosh, do we have to make sure they're not escaping? Okay, they're not escaping. For a second I thought that guy there in the background, this one here, was like running away. I'm a little closer, my friends. Right here, into the lightning aura. And it's gone. Let's focus on this guy with our companions.
Got it covered.
Here we go. I really like that design. They look so evil. Again. Stagger. The staggering didn't work. Well, yeah. Chose the wrong side. Maybe.
Ready.
Okay.
Right. Now what?
The note on the dead man. It mentioned a warehouse.
This one? Ah. I remember that we were already standing in front of it, but we couldn't enter.
Let's look around.
Condemned warehouse. Looks like fun.
This is a mess, but look what stands out.
Statue guards a secret entrance. That's a classic.
It's our way in. Once we're over there.
Okay, what happens when we unfreeze
You
that?
bet.
Ah. Interesting statue. A person with a wheel with way too many faces is placing what looks like another face on a body. Whatever that means. Ah, it was covering something.
We're through. Sanctum should be ahead.
Alright, let's see if we're in time. We jump? No. Now we can get up there to get that treasure chest. Maybe if we run a little? Come on.
So the tunnels go under the water?
In places, they used to run
Nice.
to every island Minrath has claimed. Some flooded ages ago, or they've been cut off.
Yeah, but not all of them.
Need to walk across here.